Tony Rose Morning Show. We are live to the world this morning at bowlinggreensam.com. In the studio with us, my dear friend here. Yours as well. The one man, if I'm ever trapped in the wilderness with a giant bear looking at me, he knows how to get away from that bear. He is
yeah, push you in front of it.
Exactly. Yeah. He is the Bear Grylls of Southern Kentucky. He is the Les Stroud of Bowling Green. It is Cory Ramsey, the Outdoorsman. What's up, buddy? How you doing, man?
Be here this morning. I'm going to tell you, I'm so excited, you know, because we had just a little peak of spring fever here the weekend before last. Right. And actually last Saturday, too, the temperatures got up to about 70 degrees. The blue skies just came out. It was like, man, where have you been? You know, I've got this kind of flirtatious relationship with the outdoors.
You do.
You know, she shows me her true colors every fall, and we fall in love, and I stop, and I just look at her, and I adore her, and then she leaves me with nothing for about 3 months.
You know, that sounds like Enrique Raul, actually.
Yeah. and then this time of year, the sap begins to rise.
Like the show. Oh, I thought you meant the show.
Right. And, well, yeah, you get up every morning and sap rises. But you know, and this time of year, I just get so excited because I've been hiking, you know, obviously January, February, March, and now we're getting into where I'm seeing other people out on the trail, and I'm starting to see folks put boats in the water. And there are some certain things you can see this time of year that you can't see other times. You hang up that phone. There's certain things you can see this time of year that you can't see other times, you know, of the year. And so today I'm going on television, midday live, WBKO, Laura Rogers.
Beautiful, Laura.
Talking about waterfalls, because this time of year we have what we call seasonal waterfalls in this part of South Central Kentucky, which means they don't flow all year long. If you try to go hike to a waterfall around here during the summertime, you probably just see a naked cliff. And so right now,
if you're into that, though,
and so I mean, right now you can go and see some waterfalls flowing, especially after the rainstorm we had.
Yes.
I was up at Nolan Lake State Park yesterday, and went up there, and their waterfall is so juicy right now because
it's a juicy waterfall.
It's a juicy waterfall because of the rain that we had on Sunday. You remember it rained all day long on Sunday. Yesterday morning, and it is just as spectacular a view as you'll see at any waterfall in the state.
After this interview, I need a cold waterfall, I think.
Right.
And
you want to be careful that you don't get, you know, too excited about it.
Anyway, I'm with you though. A juicy waterfall.
So there's a few that I'm talking about, and one of them is at Shandy Hollow Lake, which is just north of town, about 17 miles north of Bowling Green. There on Highway 185. You can go up there and see that right there at the Butler County line. Nolan Lake State Park has one. They don't publicize it. And I was up there yesterday talking with Tammy Honeycutt there, the park manager. I said, you guys need to, you know, publicize this a little bit more. So she's working on that a little bit. They're putting actually putting one of my pictures in a new park brochure.
Really?
And so that'll go out nationwide, I guess, statewide at least. So,
and
then the Bluffs campsite there at Mammoth Cave National Park, they've got a waterfall too. But be sure and get a new map if you're going to go up there because they have switched that trail. A buddy of mine, Randall Warbett, and myself, we went out and hiked back in October. Got lost because we used an old map and an old book. Every map been published up till about last year is going to be wrong. Even Johnny Malloy's book. I was talking with him. He's the one that writes all the hiking books. And I emailed him. I said, man, tell me about wildflowers because I'm going to talk about that next month. And I looked at his book. And it's a brand new book, but it's still got the old map in it. So even that, you need to go to Mammoth Cave, stop at the visitor center, say, hey, tell me about the Bluffs campsite. Because if you're going to go check out that waterfall, you might get lost. Don't do that.
Yeah, that'd be like the Blair Witch Project at that point, right?
Yeah. I mean, you hate being lost. I got lost last year looking for the Rock Castle Narrows in the Daniel Boone National Forest.
Yeah.
You get in there and you get to these signs, and it's just an arrow. And you don't know if it's the right trail. There's two arrows, one pointing north and one pointing east. You don't know which way to go, so I went the wrong way and ended up going about 17 and a half miles when it was supposed to be a 4-mile trail.
You're on foot doing that?
I was on foot. Ran out of water with about 10 miles to get back to my truck too. So and you don't want to drink the water of a waterfall.
Really? Why not?
Well, you get there is a parasite that lives in the water.
Right.
And I don't care where it is. I mean, it's done got to where you can just about catch it anywhere, even clear mountain streams.
Right.
So
even if you know the person.
Right. If you know the person, you can catch it. So I mean, you have to be particular about what you drink. And so if you drink please pay attention. If you you drink a certain kind of water. And you get what they call a Gardenia you get a parasite. And I don't know what you call it. I mean, I can spell it for you. It's I can't even spell it for you. But what you got is it gives you diarrhea.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I hate it when that happens.
You don't need that out in the woods because then you'll use poison
You don't
ivy.
need that at any time.
Well, I
Other
mean,
leaves, and you'll get
weight
yourself in
loss.
trouble even worse than what you were.
Yes.
So
Ew.
you got to watch out for that. I mean, the very important
Yes.
things. This is why I come on the radio.
That's why we want you.
You know, to educate the folks on this sort of thing. You know?
Exactly. I'm with you, brother. Preach it
So,
now.
but Lake Malone apparently has a waterfall somewhere on. It's not on the park trail, but it's on a trail south of the park.
Right.
I was talking to a buddy of mine. I've got to find out more about that.
Lake Malone, that's over there in other side of Logan County, isn't it?
It is near Dunbar.
Yeah.
Up in, I guess, Muhlenberg County.
Yeah,
almost.
they call it the dirty
Yeah.
Dunbar is what they call
Well, yeah, it is a really nice looking lake, very blue
Yeah.
water, almost as blue as Del Hollow Lake.
Really?
So if you haven't been up to Malone,
Wow.
get up there and look at that because they're two of the bluest lakes I've seen across the state.
it.
Obviously,
They're not sad.
yeah, you got Cumberland Falls. You got Fall Creek Falls. I've actually been to Yellowstone.
Fall Creek Falls?
Yeah, Fall Creek
They
Falls
could have been more original.
is
I can see
in
that.
Tennessee.
Yeah.
The deal about Fall Creek Falls is they've got this gorge, and it's got like 4 waterfalls in it, 4
Really?
or 5, yeah.
Really?
And they could never get down to it to log out the wood. Back when they were logging the whole country out,
Yeah.
120 years ago,
Right.
they logged every piece of wood out except for one
Small
little
one.
patch there in the gorge at Fall Creek Falls. So you got
Yes.
these old hemlock trees,
Hemlock.
humongous.
Okay.
Hemlock trees are gorgeous. I
Really?
don't know if we've got any around here.
I got one in the back.
Yeah. Oh, there it is. Good grief.
Yeah, cute.
I'm in heaven.
Well, I mean, what can I say? I got a healthy hemlock.
just if you had a waterfall around here, would be good. So,
yeah.
preferably, everybody. But anyway.
So Cory, yes, you're going to be yeah, waterfall there.
Oh,
and
man.
You got a live appearance coming
Yeah,
up too,
I've got
right?
a public appearance. I've gotten all my Sharpie pens ready.
My
and,
goodness, yes. Gander Mountain.
Yeah, Gander Mountain on April 10th. Coming up
Okay.
here a couple of Saturdays at 10:30 in the morning. I've designed it as such
I'm
that
gonna
you
be
can
there.
go to the seminar, learn about waterfalls, where they're at, little hiking survival kit
How to make your own.
usage, kind of common sense horse sense stuff I'm
Oh,
going to tell
okay.
you about getting out in the woods. Common sense stuff. Carry water with you. Duh.
Right.
People
Don't pet the snakes.
don't wear flip-flops out in the woods. Duh.
Yeah,
So I'm going to tell you about those sort of things, and I've designed it such that you can go to it at 10:30 in the morning. Lasts about 30 to 45 minutes, depending on how
Okay.
excited I get.
Right.
It's not hard for me to talk 8 minutes on the radio.
I
Who knows
think
what
so.
it'll
I
be
think
Gander
it's,
Mountain.
I'm
And then you can go out hiking that afternoon, weather holding, but you need to go in the rain anyway.
Are you going to take them hiking?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, I don't like to see, as much as, I promote it, I don't like to see people in the woods.
Oh, okay. Really?
I like to be out there by myself.
Really?
Oh.
That's why he would take me hiking. He's going to leave me out there for dead.
Yeah, hopefully we'll see a snake or a bear, and I can just get rid of you.
That'd be like
and
some-
Just get rid of you.
we'll have Aaron do the show every morning, and it'd be great. I mean,
That'd
it'd be
be
the Aaron
some-
show
Yeah.
on 100.7 Sam FM.
Yeah, there'll be like a grainy video of me with snot coming out
Yeah.
of my nose. Hi, I'm so
Yeah, right.
Anyway, Gander Mountain, April 10th, 10:30,
Yeah.
and then on Midday Live
Yeah.
today with the beautiful Laura Rogers.
Laura Rogers. Hey, the website, don't forget.
Oh, yes, talk about it, please.
www.CoryRamseyOutdoors.com.
.com. That's C-O-R-Y.
Yeah, C-O-R-Y.
You leave the E out because you let Earth have the E.
Yeah, your Google link is broken thing will come up if you do that. So,
Really?
yeah. CoryRamseyOutdoors.com. I've got YouTube videos from all over the state, probably
Really?
about 10 or 12 now,
Yeah.
that I've recorded different tips and advice. And I'm on location. Yesterday I was at Nolin
Right.
in front of a waterfall, and it's
Yeah.
a brand new video
Really?
there on the YouTube channel. So
Right.
be sure and check that out.
Good stuff, Cory. I always appreciate it, man. Seriously,
Yeah.
'cause you really do. You love what you do,
Yeah.
and I do appreciate that because I think it's a great thing and something we all need to learn a little bit more about, and also how to take care of Mother Nature,
Yeah,
which I know
you
you have
gotta
tips on the
conserve it.
website there
Yeah.
too. Because you can't go make another Earth.
Right.
You really can't, no matter what Al Gore says
Yeah.
Mhm.
or Jamie Oliver.
Well, if I could go hiking on Mars, I would do it. I mean,
Really?
it'd be the ultimate hike, and
Right.
or the moon.
Yeah. Do you want to slap Buzz Aldrin like I do?
Well, I mean, I would like
Is that his
to
personal
step
thing?
off, and say one
Yes.
small step for man, one giant leap for like he did, So it'd be great.
Cory Ramsey, the Outdoorsman. Look for him today on Midday Live with Laura Rogers on Channel 13, WBKO there. Also appearing live in a seminar at Gander Mountain on April the 10th at 10:30. As always, my friend, I appreciate it.
Yeah, good to see you.
One of my oldest, dearest friends in radio, Cory Ramsey. I've known him since 1972, I believe.
Wow.
That was a great day. And in honor of that, here's some TLC with the only song I can think of with waterfalls in the title. It's 8:29.